Today is Arbor Day. Montana's forests affect just about everyone in the state, either through recreation or wildfires. It has been a decade since the peak of the Mount Pine beetle infestation, which left millions of acres of Montana's forests with dead and dying trees. Now, Sharon Scott with the U.S. Forest Service says pine beetles have diminished in recent years. They only affect small groups of trees at a time. The Helena National Forest has around a 60% mortality rate, but the forest is starting to regenerate.
Now we're getting a fair amount of regeneration that's coming up through that deadfall. And so what lodgepole pine needs to regenerate is they have serotinous cones, and those cones open when you get heat. And so because of the sunlight and the open forest floor and the intensity of all those downfall trees, we're actually beginning to see regeneration.
Now, the other way for those cones to spread their seeds is through fire. More than 80% of the forests in the state are considered especially vulnerable to fire. But what does wildland firefighting look like during a global pandemic? MTN's John Riley spoke with fire officials about what Montana should expect.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Montana DNRC has been working to bring on seasonal workers early this year to account for quarantine and other health precautions.
Our focus right now is very much on bringing our workforce on healthy and keeping them healthy once they get here.
The DNRC are also working on developing new policies for fire camps and crews to limit person-to-person contact and figure out which administrative roles can be done from home rather than in the field. Montana has already seen a couple wildland fires that in-state resources were able to handle. However, larger fires almost always require the aid from crews and resources located out of state and internationally. DNRC says the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly complicated large-scale mobilizations.
We're anticipating that outside resources might not be as available as they've been in the past. And so we're very much focused on succeeding on initial attack, keeping fires small, trying to avoid the need to bring resources in from outside.
With Montana needing to rely on local resources, DNRC says more than ever people need to take the utmost caution when using fire. It's only April, and there's a lot of fire season left. Reporting from Helena, John Riley, MTN News.